I've used structs in passing in several episodes already, so I figured it was about time I did a proper introduction to struct. Here's a typical Ruby class definition for a point class. The class has two attributes, x and y, and an initializer with positional arguments for setting the two attributes. While fairly concise by many language standards, this definition still seems a little redundant. The tokens x and y are each referenced a total of 4 times. It would be nice if we could eliminate some of the duplication in this very common case. Ruby has a tool to help, and its name is Struct. Let's create a struct with x and y coordinates. Just what exactly have we created here? Let's take a closer look. So we called new on a class, and we got another class. And this new class has no name. Typically, when we create structs in Ruby, we immediately assign the resulting class to a constant. Let's assign our struct to a constant called point. Looking at this, you might be suspecting some sleight of hand. Before we assigned the struct to the point constant, it had no name, but afterward, it has the name point, even when we reference it through the original local variable that we assigned it to. It turns out that Ruby has a very special rule for when an anonymous class or module is assigned to a constant for the first time. When that happens, Ruby sets the name of the class or module to the name of the constant. This only happens once. This is the only time that assigning an object to a variable or constant causes a change to the object itself. So now that we have a point class generated by struct, what can we do with it? Well, we can instantiate point objects. We can also get and set the x and y attribute values. So we can see that so far this one-line struct is equivalent to the 8-line class we started out with. But struct doesn't stop there. We can also get and set values using hash-like subscript syntax. Symbols and strings can be used interchangeably as keys. We also get the equality operator for free. Struct defines it so that instances with equal attributes are considered equal. Unlike attributes defined with attr_accessor, structs can introspect and iterate over their attributes. We can ask a point instance for the name of its attributes with members, iterate over the values with each, or iterate over names and values with each pair. To top it off, structs also include enumerable, so we have the full complement of enumerable methods as well. But what if we want more than just attribute-related methods? Do we have to revert to a traditional class definition? No, we don't. The struct constructor can also take a block. Inside the block, we can define our own methods, just as we would in a class definition. Here's a custom toS method for our point class. In conclusion, struct is awesome. It's a big time saver and a powerful tool for defining rich data structures. If you aren't using it already, I highly recommend taking some time to play around and get familiar with Struct's capabilities. Happy hacking!
Hi there, I'm Avdi. I'm the creator of Graceful.dev. If you enjoyed the video you just watched, I want to tell you there are a lot more where that came from. Here on the YouTube channel, we regularly release new freebies from the Graceful Dev archives, so hit that subscribe button and make sure you don't miss any updates. But our YouTube channel is just a taste. Over at Graceful.dev, we've got hundreds of videos like this one. From our unparalleled coverage of the Ruby programming language, to testing and refactoring strategies, to practical skills with tools like Git and Docker, we've helped thousands of programmers grow their programming practice and level up their careers. So if you're ready for more, come check us out at graceful.dev to get access to our complete and constantly growing catalog of courses. I hope to see you there.